Wayne Long picks up the drive on Killer Instinct in the third, number 3. In the 8th, number 5, Billy Ray Hanover. Driver should read Sean Johnston. Sean Johnston picks up the drive on number 5, Billy Ray Hanover in the 8th. And those are the changes as we have them, ladies and gentlemen. And now as we are about to begin the program, at this time we ask that you please rise. This is our national anthem. Thank you and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the first of a very special 2-day harness racing event here at the York Fairgrounds. Today we welcome the freshman class of 2020. That is the 2-year-old trotters and pacers involved in the Sire Stakes program. This event is hosted by our good friends here at the York Fairgrounds. The race secretary for the meeting is Jody McLaren. Her assistants are Brian Blair and Marshall Hallman. Presiding judge for the meeting is Mr. Mickey Peterson. Our starter and patrol judge is Clarence Martin Jr. The clerk, of course, is Billy McLaren. Keeping things official are our photo finish expert, Gretchen Lynn Scott. On hand for the live stream on the World Wide Web there is Seth Dowling. Aiden Eisenbiel is on hand for our winner's circle photography. And we'd also like to welcome the Pennsylvania Harness Racing Commission, keeping everybody on a level playing field here, and we certainly appreciate their participation in the program. We're about ready to get the ball rolling here, folks. In the barn area, you can bring them right on out for the first. We're looking for Fire Up, Katusha Hanover, Kalamazoo, Burst of Love, Sunshine in the Rain, and Margaritaville. You can bring them right on out for the first. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the horses are on the track at post parade for the first race of the afternoon. This is the first of two divisions of the Pennsylvania Sire Stake for 2-year-old trotting fillies in Group A. They go for a purse of $5,450. Number one, Fire Up, owned by Tony, Linda, Elizabeth, and James Shadle, Sacramento, Pennsylvania, and it is Tony Shadle in the sulky. The two, Katyusha Hanover, owned by Jason Fairman, Rochester Mills, Pennsylvania. Dave Brickle gets the call. 3 is Kalamazoo, owned by Zan and Zach Kaiser, New Oxford, Pennsylvania. Zan Kaiser will drive. The 4 is Burst of Love, owned by Brocious Racing Stable Incorporated, Rochester Mills, Pennsylvania. Sean Johnston at the wheel. The 5, Sunshine in the Rain, owned by Todd and Christine Shadle, Spring Glen, Pennsylvania, and it is Todd Shadle in the sulky. And rounding out the field, number 6, Margaritaville, owned by Wayne and Wyatt Long, Camden, Delaware, being guided by regular pilot Wayne Long. 6 2-year-old trotting fillies making their way to the backside. Starter Clarence Martin Jr. will sort them out, get them ready for the start.
Hey, darling, nobody cleared this with Tony, so we don't know what's going on yet. About you charting. The race secretary said they're not charting the races, but the commission's under the impression that you are. So I'm waiting to hear from somebody above my pay grade. Okay. So are you ready? Are you ready if they say chart?
Like every
You know what?
And now, ladies and gentlemen, here's where the battle begins. Trotting fillies up and in position, out of gates in motion.
When you get a hold of Tony.
From the rail out, it's Fire Up for Tony Shadle. Alongside Brickle guides the 2, Katyusha Hanover. Runway 3, Kalamazoo for Pete Kaiser. Further out, Sean Johnston with the Burst of Love. Sunshine in the Rain from runway number 5. Out on the rim, it's Margaritaville for Wayne Long. Off stride before the start, Kalamazoo. The gate swings into the stretch for starter Clarence Martin Jr. 2-year-old trotting fillies revved up, ready, here they come. They're off. Burst of Love in the center track. Sunshine in the Rain to the outside. These two dive into the low turn together. Fire Up away in 3rd. Katyusha Hanover gliding along 4th. Margaritaville 5th. And back trotting at the end with a mountain to climb. That's Kalamazoo. Skid off the turn. They're into the backside the first time. Todd Shadle up on the front here with Sunshine in the Rain. Sit in the loose pocket. 4 lanes back second. That is Burst of Love. Katyusha Hanover next in line 3rd, followed by Margaritaville 4th. Opening quarter, 31 and 3. They're into the far turn. Sunshine and Rain, a much closer second now as the Burst of Love. Margaritaville now shows third. Kajusha Hanover back fourth. Then it's Fire Up and way back Kalamazoo. Scattered bunch off the turn, up in front of the stands the first time. Sunshine and the Rains led every step of the way. Sharp looking filly on the front. A much closer second, that is Burst of Love. Margaritaville gaining ground third. And then it's Kajusha Hanover and Fire Up. They rip by the half. 103, 2/5 into the lower band. Sunshine and Rain showing away with a Burst of Love in stalking second. Margaritaville much closer in third now, well within striking range for Wayne Long. Then it's Kajusha Hanover, Fire Up, and Kalamazoo into the backside, and Shadle finds the gas pedal here. Sunshine and Rain scoots off now, 5 to the good. Burst of Love still second. Margaritaville moving off the rail for a clear shot at that one. They're all chasing Sunshine and the Rain. 3/4 in 134 and 2. They're into the far turn, and it's Sunshine and Rain pouring it on here for Todd Shadle. Margaritaville finds her best stride, gaining ground with every stride. Burst of Love back to third. Then it's Fire Up and Kajusha Hanover. They're off the turn, and it's Sunshine and Rain. And a lonely Todd Shadle, 5 lengths to the good. Margaritaville second, and Burst of Love is still third through the stretch. Sunshine and Rain in front. Busted a wheel there.
Yeah, he was supposed to going down the backside.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, up in front of the stands, the official winner of the first race, wearing the black saddle pad at number 5. Let's welcome Sunshine in the Rain. 2-year-old baby filly by Muscle Massive out of the good mare Cantab Cabela. Owned by Todd and Christine Shadle, Spring Glen, Pennsylvania, trained by Todd Shadle, and driven to victory in a time of 2:06 flat by Todd Shadle. Results of the first race official. The 1 Fire Up finished 4th. The 2 Kajusha Hanover finished 5th. The 3 Kalamazoo finished 6th. And the 4 Burst of Love 3rd. The 5 Sunshine in the Rain race winner. And the 6 Margaritaville finished 2nd. Fractions were opening quarter in 31 and 3. They went by the half in 103 and 2/5. 3/4 in 134 and 2. Time for the mile was 2:06 flat. From the top down, it should read 4, 5, 6, 3, 1, 2 on the bottom, and the time for the mile was 2:06. This is the second of two divisions of the Pennsylvania Sire Stake for 2-year-old trotting fillies in Group A. They'll go for a purse of $5,000. Darwin DeVee, owned by Bruce Shale, Sacramento, Pennsylvania. The driver, David Brickle.